Starting at power forward, standing 6'8", number 31, McMillan.
And welcome everyone to the NBA on 2K Sports. Brand new season. So glad to have you with us on this journey. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. All right, a moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Cleveland. On Wednesday, they'll defend home court against the Indiana Pacers. And then on Friday, they'll host the Washington Wizards.
And for their matchup with Detroit, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
So a look at our starters for Orlando. And it's Snow in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Cavaliers, and it's Randall in at the 2. It's game 1 for both teams, Clark. Preseason is over, and this new season is underway.
Yeah, and you can kind of feel that both teams, BA, are a little bit anxious and nervous, but an exciting kind of nervousness. So let the season begin. I'm glad we're starting.
Here's Boeheim, picked by Stewart. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Sims. Here's Wade. Pass to Petrovic. There's a screen. There's the drive. Snow. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock. Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
And Cleveland has possession. Pass to Boeheim. The 3 is up. Here's Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Orlando with the ball. After the basket by Cleveland. Here's Wade. Here's Sims. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
Now here's Randall. Pass to Boeheim. Lets it fly. The rebound by Sims. Here's Wade. Clock at 6. From outside, off the mark. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Bowen. And he converts the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. Not there.
Here's Wade. Pass to Sims. From the baseline. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Well, after the Magic traded away Dwight Howard back in 2012, seems like they spent about a decade in limbo, Grant.
That's so true, B.A. And once they finally committed to building through the draft, the turnaround was pretty rapid, showing the upside of drafting and developing from the ground up.
Here's McMillan. Hits a three-pointer.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Wade. Pass to Sims. And it's rejected. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Now here's Stewart. Randall outside. Here's McMillan. The rebound by Sims. Magic trail by 3. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Down low. Snow gets the bucket. Snow's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
To the middle. Here's McMillan. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Back to Wade. From behind the arc. He can't get that one to fall.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Boeheim. Here's McMillan. Stewart outside. Launches a 3. The rebound by Sims. Sims has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Petrovic. Still no points. To the inside. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe. I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
So both teams changing it up here. And the second free throw is good. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Inside. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
Hey, you know, what he lacks inside, he makes up for with his vertical.
Orlando calls timeout. And let's take this time to bring up the list of last season's elite shot blocking teams. Orlando in second.
I don't think you can ever underestimate the effect that a few block shots can have on your opponent. I mean, it can get into your head as an offensive player. You're going in there thinking you've got a clear path, and then you see the ball going behind you in reverse. I mean, that could be major intimidation and affect your game.
Here's Petrovic. Fires for 3. Bowen with a rebound. Here's Boeheim. Here's Houston. Here's Bowen. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
To the paint. Here's McMillan. Orlando with the rebound.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Sims, the pass to Petrovic. Back to Wade. For 3. And another miss by Orlando.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Bowen. Cleveland working the ball around now. Here's Boeheim. Drills it from deep. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
Here's Petrovic. Back to Wade. To to win the drought. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint. Just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
First free throw is good. Sampson, he's checked in for Boeheim. Both shots good from the strike.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
The Cavaliers lead by 7. Here's Houston. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Clock at 4. Tipped. Blocks it again.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Cleveland has gone 2 of 5 from deep. It's Stewart, high post. Inside, it's tipped. Here's Morgan. Shot from 12. Yes, on the jumper.
Once he saw the opening, he had no hesitations.
Here's Houston. Pass to McMillan. It's a one-on-one situation. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Orlando shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
Shooting for Orlando, Petrovic. One shot.
Cavaliers have gone 7 of 16 so far. Here's Sampson. He's scoreless. Jacks up a 3. Offensive board. Count it. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
Love seeing that kind of activity on the offensive glass. Nicely done.
And the Magic call time here.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Field goal percentage, and they landed in the top 10 for opponent field goal percentage. They're a team that obviously values a solid team defensive effort and doesn't look to give up a lot of easy looks.
And these guys really took advantage whenever their opponents turned the ball over, finishing in the top 5 in points off turnovers last season. And it's the Magic with the ball. 4-point game. Cowens passes to Wade. Here's Sims. Orlando moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Orlando again missing.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
Here's Houston. Still without a bucket. Pass to Sampson. Here's Bowen. Beyond the arc. Cowens grabs the board. Here's Wade. Cowens passes to Petrovic. Fires the three. Knocks down the triple. Petrovic has got 7 points.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
The Cavaliers leading. A minute 53 left in the opening quarter. McMillan. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
Here's Sims. And McMillan pulls it down.
Well, he certainly hit some turbulence here, trying to get it cranked back up.
And too long on the shot.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Here's Wade. For three. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. McMillan's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Bowen. Here's Houston. Takes a three. Sinks the tray. And the Cavaliers lead by 6.
Already 6 of their points coming off second chances. Pretty impressive.
Here's Petrovic. He has 7. Oh, there's the alley. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude.
I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
Hammers the lob through.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And that does it for the first quarter. Cleveland on top, up 4. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
And it's Grantham in at the center position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Pass to Boeheim. Fires the three. Got a hand on it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavs will retain possession. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Houston. Rebound by the Magic. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. It's the second game of 3 on the road. Here's Red. They grab their own miss. Basket counts. Cowens has got his first 2 points.
When the shot goes up, he is not a guy you want to lose track of. Boy, that's a nice play right there.
Here's Boeheim. Off target from outside.
He's got a nice feel for the crossover, but you still have to finish it off.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And you might think the toughest picks are set by the bruisers. But some say the shooters actually set the best screens. Why is that?
Well, the guy guarding a shooter doesn't want to leave their side. So when they screen you, you get no help.
First free throw is good. Randall, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And he can't hit the second. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Boeheim's got 6 points.
That's a guy you need to defend, especially from range.
Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in, and another miss by Orlando.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Morgan with the rebound.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his bounce.
The Cavaliers have got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. It's deflected. Checked by Randall. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The line for the Magic. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And it's tied up with that one. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Here's Boeheim. He has 6 from 18 feet away. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
Line for Cleveland.
First one falls for him.
2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Here's Morgan, and the officials will call the illegal screen here. And now a look back at last year's top shooting teams in the NBA. The Magic third.
You know, after that solid performance last year, there will be a lot of high expectations this year. And nothing stays exactly the same for a team from year to year. There are a lot of dynamics involved, particularly shooting percentage.
To the middle. Here's Grantham. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Defensive foul.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the free throw, no good. Magic trail by 4. Pass to Red. Tipped. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still.
And they came in third in terms of second chance points. They did a great job chasing after shots and playing aggressively on the offensive glass to make the most of every possession.
And as for their shot blocking, interior defense was one of the hallmarks of this team. They protected the rim and forced teams to beat them on the perimeter. Here's Petrovic. 11 points in the game. Pass to Red. This one for 3. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And Cleveland calls their first time out of the game. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Shots good by Grantham. Grantham's gotten 4 this quarter.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Out to the wing. Here's Cowens. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. He shot 2 free throws in the game. Made 1 and missed 1.
2.
And he drops the first.
Showing more aggression here in the second quarter. He's seeking contact and working himself to the line.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. The Cavaliers have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. And the basket is good. Bowen's got 8 points.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Pass to Petrovic. Five on the clock. Here's Cowens. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Cowens has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
He's found his game in the second quarter, looking very assertive now.
Randall outside. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Orlando on D. Trailing by 2.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Cowens. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. So far in the game, he's gone 2 for 4 from the line.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
So both teams making some changes here. Here's Boeheim. Give him 8. Fires top of the key. Orlando with the rebound. Cowens has got his 5th rebound in this one.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
Pass to Snow. Let's go with a 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Cleveland shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. That free throw misses. And he sinks the second. Here's Wade. Pass to Petrovic. And he's going for the lob. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Magic lead by 1.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Down low. Plenty of space. Bowen with a rebound.
Well, you know exactly why they let him have that shot.
Randall outside. Launches it. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. The Magic have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Wade, the pass to Petrovic. Got a piece of it. To the inside. And the layup falls.
Getting the ball into the paint for a close range look. That's a nice pass.
Orlando has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. From downtown. Pass to Cowens. Lets it go from deep. And McMillan pulls it down. McMillan's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Bowen. The 3 is up. Cowens grabs the board. Here's Wade to the paint. Petrovic. Soft touch off the glass. Petrovic has got 13.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Here's Boeheim. Corner shot. And he drops that one in. He's got 5. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Orlando calls timeout. Morgan's checked in for Orlando. Check by Randall. Pass to Petrovic. 6 on the shot clock. Over to the left wing. A nice shot by Cowens.
Boy, he's been a monster this quarter, carrying the load for sure.
The Cavs trailing. Here's Houston. Throws it up high.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Check by Randall. Pass to Morgan. Here's Petrovic. There's the 3. Offensive rebound. Cowens. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now. The Cavaliers have gotten 7 of 16 shots to go in the second. Here's Houston. They set the screen. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Here's Wade. Pass to Petrovic. Here's Wade. Just 5 on the clock. Pure from three-point range. Wade's got 5 now.
Defensively, you've got to apply more pressure to a shooter of his caliber.
Pass to Stewart.
2 minutes.
Here's McMillan. And rejected. Lets it fly from 18. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Inside, here's Stewart. Snow grabs the board. Snow's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Petrovic. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Here's Boeheim. Give him 8. Shot to stop the run. Here's Stewart. Rebound by the Magic. Snow's got 5 rebounds in the game.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Magic.
Well, their length and anticipation reflected in their shot blocking totals, making the extra effort to close things out.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
Sims, he's checked in for Orlando. Back to Stewart. And he's now 3 for 8 after that one.
He had his choice of finishing moves there, and you just got to love the fact he went old school with the finger roll.
Pass to Sims. Fader on the way, and it's good. 2 points. Sims has got his second basket on the night.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
Now here's Randall. Yet to see a basket. Boeheim. Off the mark there with a 3.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
They set the pick. Here's Snow. Gets the 3 ball to go. And now it's a 10-point Orlando lead.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And so it's the Orlando Magic ending the quarter up 10. Their defensive efforts have paid off effectively shutting down the opposing offense. Back to the game after this break.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
You look at Cleveland, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big.
Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Magic.
Well, they got a lift from their bench. Those guys came in, got the buckets, took some pressure off their starters.
They have contributors. Thanks, as always.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Orlando leading by 10. On the court for the Magic. And it's Snow in at the 5. Pass to Sims. Here's Petrovic from the arc. Cavaliers with a rebound. McMillan's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. To the middle. Here's Bowen. That's his 6th make in 11 tries.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very...
To Sims.
A foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
It's his first trip to the line.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both. Cavaliers trail by 10. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Pass to Stewart. Now Randall. Cleveland working the ball around now. 6 to shoot. Here's McMillan. And he banks in the layup. McMillan's got 11 points.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Right wing. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Here he goes. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Wade. 5 points in the game. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. For 3, Randall. He drops it from range. Randall's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
Down low. Here's Petrovic. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
Boy, he gives this team exactly whatever scoring it needs, and that's one of the things you really like about him.
Here's Boeheim. Give him 8 points now. From deep. Snow grabs the board.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
The three. The rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Wade. Deflected. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stewart. Here's Wade. Banked it in off the glass. Wade's got 7. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Here's Boeheim. Pass to Bowen. And it's blocked. Here's Snow. Got it. And now an 11-point Orlando lead.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Time called here. The Cavs decide to talk it over. All right, let's take a look back at last season and see the teams who collected the most second chance points. The Magic 3rd.
And this is a hustle stat. This team pounded the offensive glass, and it shows in their numbers from last year.
Randall with it. Pass to Bowen. Here's Boeheim. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the screen to the inside. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Pass to Sims. Counted from distance. He's got 10.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
The Cavaliers trail by 12. Here's Boeheim. Give him 8 points now.
Second team foul.
Here's Randall to the middle. Here's McMillan. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Here's Wade. 7 points in the game.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's McMillan. And fouled as he went up to dunk. Good aggressive move. He'll shoot a pair.
You know, you don't like the foul, but if the alternative is giving up a dunk, it's an easy choice to make. I think it sets the tone for your defense around the rim. Make them earn it.
So he gets them both. Magic leading by 8. Pass to Sims. On the wing, Wade. Here's the 3. He buries it from 3. Wade's got 10.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Stay active from beyond the arc.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Throw it down on the lob.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot from the wing. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Now Randall. It's blocked. To the paint.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Now a timeout called by Cleveland. change it up. Here's McMillan, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting five.
And, you know, I think I'll go with two of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The NBA understands its future is electronic. Commissioner Adam Silver said the vast majority of people consume us through media, not in person. Our social media audience is the highest of any league and continuing to grow exponentially. So there's no lack of interest in this game. Guys, back over to you.
It's a beautiful thing. Okay, Allie, good stuff.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Here's Wade. 10 points for him. 5 to shoot. Pass to Snow. There's the triple. And McMillan pulls it down. McMillan's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Here's Boeheim. Give him 8. Stewart outside. Fires from deep. Here's Bowen. And he makes it on the layup. Bowen's got 16 points.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Here's Wade. Takes the 3. Knocks down the long J. 13 points in the game.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Out left to the wing. Tries it from 16. Houston can't hit. Orlando leading by 12. Pass to Wade. Here's Petrovic. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. McMillan's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Here's Houston. Here's Boeheim. And that one drops for him.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
Orlando's gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Pass to Petrovic. Here's Wade. 13 points in the game.
He's starting to pick it up from downtown. Made just 1 in the first half, but he's drained 3 more since.
Cleveland calls timeout. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Houston. Pass to Boeheim. The 3-ball. Another shot. And the layup is good off the glass.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Wade from outside the arc. And he kicked. And there's 138.
Defense that time, but they got lucky.
To the left side wing. Here's the pick. Pass to Wade. The 3. No good that time. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Spins. It's tipped. Magic shooting well here in the third, hitting 50% of their shots. Orlando moving the ball around. Fires hitting the triple. Morgan's got 5 points. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Magic.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Here's Wade. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. Wade's got 13 points here in the second half alone. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Fires high post. Cowens grabs the board. Cowens has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Wade. 18 points for him. 1 second left. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Orlando Magic up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The Cavaliers trail by 14, and it's Randall in at the shooting guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. And he lobs it up. It's picked off. Inside. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanted to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea. I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
There's a screen. Lets the three fly. Sinks it from distance.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Great job setting them up. The timing of the pass was key.
To the inside. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. And the Magic lead by 17. To the paint.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
And that efficiency, because you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
The first one falls. Both good from the line that time. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Pass to Petrovic. And Orlando tacks on two more.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Here's Houston. Orlando grabs the miss. Cowens has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And there it is for him.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
The Cavaliers trail by 19. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Pass to Houston. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
The Magic have gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the fourth. Here's Petrovic. Three-pointer. Gets the 3 to fall. Petrovic has got 24.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
And last season, the worst in about 2 decades for games lost to injury, Clark. Cause for concern?
I certainly think so, but I mean, I am a fan of load management, but I think it should be in practice time. That way, the guys can play as many games as possible for their team and the fans. Load management should be, I think, managed in the practice schedule.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
There's a screen. Three-pointer. Grantham with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 20. Down low. Cowens grabs the board. Cowens has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Petrovic passes to Morgan. Here's Red. Just 5 to shoot. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
It's stolen. And they're running. Here's Morgan. Blocked. Morgan with the rebound.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Red, the pass to Morgan. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's Red. And it's off from three-point range.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Randall outside. Here's Bowen. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And even as the league works for parity, there will always be those teams that are rebuilding. What are the keys to accelerating that process, Clark?
Well, there are a number of factors, B.A. I think you start with leadership and talent acquisition. I mean, those are two major components to this building a team and being successful. You've got to have talent. And then I think you've got to have a commitment to staying the course. Consistency really matters when you get leadership and talent in place.
Here's Wade. The three is up. Here's Snow. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
Team foul. At the line for the Magic. Snow taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Mobo's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time.
And really strong at the line since the break.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
And he hits it and gets hacked. A three-point chance here if he can convert.
I mean, that was just terrific work to stay in control and finish.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
And that one misses. Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, B.A., it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
Clock is at 3. The Magic need to put one up here. That one's good. Sims.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Houston. Pass to Boeheim. Wide open look. And it's Orlando with a rebound.
All alone from mid-range. You got to think he's kicking himself.
Here's Wade. And there's the lob.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
The Cavaliers have gotten 6 of 12 shots to go here in this fourth quarter. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Team foul. At the line for your Cavaliers.
First free throw is good. Randall, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Orlando making a switch here. It's both from the stripe. Here's Red. And founded back in 2020, the National Basketball Social Justice Coalition still pushing for voting rights and eliminating bias in the justice system. A lot yet to be done, Grant.
Yes, indeed, B.A. And give them a follow. I mean, it's so much important work, and it takes all of us to really create the change we all hope to see.
Here's Mobo. Petrovic with a rebound. Petrovic has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Red. Check by Randall. Shot clock at 6. Here's Red. Shoots over Randall. And McMillan pulls it down. Pass to Boeheim. Nails the wide open jumper.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
Orlando leading by 21. Red, the pass to Wade. Here's Red.
Switch.
On the wing, Wade. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Wade's got 4 points now in the quarter. Here's Boeheim. And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Graham, you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes, I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
Team foul. Shooting forward.
Here's Boeheim. He is just playing at a high level right now.
Making plays for himself and others. His next assist will give him a double-double.
And he lobs it up top. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland.
Substitution on the court.
Orlando with the rebound. Cowens has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Morgan passes to Cowens. Here's Red. They set a pick. 5 on the clock. Pass to Mullen. Shoots over Randall. Mullen can't get it to go. For Cleveland, they've gotten 7 of 16 attempts to drop since the start of the fourth. Takes the 3. Hits the trifecta. Boeheim's got 5 points now this quarter.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Here's Petrovic. Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
Pass to Boeheim. The 3 is up. Orlando with the rebound. Here's Petrovic. Here's Mullen. Orlando again missing. Cleveland has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Magic.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
Yeah, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
32 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Boeheim. Back to Stewart. Here's Bowen. Out to the right wing. Here's Boeheim. That three off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. Here's Red. So it's the Magic winning this one easily. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. As we leave, we present our player of the game.